Will Hellman. Welcome to my weekly video blog. Hey, well, this week we're going to take a different look at our industry, focus a little bit more on the mortgage industry as a whole. In this case, we're focusing specifically on the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, which is the CFPB. Now, the CFPB was created from the Dodd-Frank bill and officially was in business July 21st, 2011, a little bit less than a year ago. What they're basically designed to do is to oversee all financial institutions. They have total empowerment. You might have read probably about 3-4 months ago, they had total empowerment, but Congress and Senate basically came together and gave them some limited powers, but they basically operate the same as the Fed. Now, some of the stuff that they oversee in our industry is from a compliance standpoint, truth in lending, and Reg Z. Now, the piece I want to really focus on is some of the latest legislation that they have introduced. Now, listen to this. If you happen to be in the mortgage business like I am, and you originate a loan, and 3 years from now, if something goes wrong with that loan and that buyer feels that they were misrepresented at time of application, I personally could be on the hook for up to those 3 years of interest, along with 3 times whatever my compensation would be individually. Not the company, me individually. That's what the CFPB has proposed, to put those kind of regs on individual loan officers. Now let's take a step back and look at this. Now I understand there's a lot of bad stuff that took place. I mean, there's licensing now. I've always said we should have had higher standards for the mortgage industry, and we didn't, but we do now. So a lot of people have gotten forced out of this business. So understanding that, now they want to come up with this type of penalty, which is very severe. So let's think about it. Now, as an individual loan officer, each company is going to have some type of E&O insurance. So that only drives up the cost. So what ends up happening here is that the costs that are paid to support the personnel get passed on to who? That's right, the consumer. That means the consumer now will be paying higher rates, higher fees because of all the extra insurance that has to be covered. Can we just put this thing to an end? The CFPB has done a great job. The Dodd-Frank bill has done a great job as far as bringing the standards of our industry up. But when it comes to the severe penalties, a realtor or an attorney, or even a doctor for that matter, would not be that exposed. Now, I understand doctors are a little bit different. They have malpractice insurance. I don't want to get on a rant here, but suffice to say, if we're writing a loan and there's 15,000 other options that somebody can go and get a loan, it's a little bit different than going to see your local surgeon, who only one person can cut you open, whereas there's many mortgage companies that can help you. So I want to share some of this insight for you, try and keep you updated on what's happening on our side of the aisle, because certainly we are being regulated at the wazoo, and ultimately who suffers here is your buyers, our borrowers, your buyers, because they're paying higher cost because of this insurance. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Welcome back. We know what Wednesday is. That's right, the 4th of July. Hey, in Berlin, the fireworks go off at dusk. That's at Berlin Park, and several other towns are having a fireworks display. Enjoy it. This is about the last, I can't remember the last time that 4th of July fell in the middle of the week, so make the best of it. And this is, like, we know Memorial Day is the official kickoff of summer, but this is really the kickoff. So here's to you and your family. Have a great 4th of July.